Yo, Kingdom, community vibes, community ties. Terrance Tucker is the brother who's connecting the tribe.
We back, man. Welcome to another impactful episode of the Community Vibes, man, where we highlight special people that are doing phenomenal things within their community. You know the vibes, man. That's what we're about. Hey, listen. I got my boy with me today, man. This is like my big brother, all right? So this is something that's very special to me. So I need for you guys to pay close attention, all right? My Vibes family, listen up because you are about to be impacted by Mr. Gregory today, the legend. Alright, the legend, man, is in the building. We had to go through so much red tape, and we had to sign so many forms. This could come on the show. I'm talking about, man, there's people outside, man. The man couldn't even get in the door. Alright, but we got him in here, man. He made it, man. We're so happy. South Carolina State, stand up. Bulldog.
Yeah.
You know your boy here, man.
Orangeburg.
Listen, man, some of y'all might know him for the wrong reasons.
Orangeburg.
We ain't gonna break that up, Orangeburg.
Don't break that up.
We're having an Orangeburg. Gonna
stay in Orangeburg. Leave it there. Leave it there.
But listen, my man's doing some phenomenal things, man. And he has been doing some phenomenal things, man. And you know, we're gonna talk about those things today. But before we get to this guy, let's pay two quick bills, okay? Number one, if you woke up this morning, give God all the praise. Give him all the praise, man, because if you're watching the news, man, you will see how crazy this world is right now, okay? You can, listen, man, you can literally leave here tonight.
Yes.
So if you woke up this morning, give him all the praise because he is worthy to be praised. All right? Number two, you're at the Stepping Stone, man. We're at Stepping Stone, man, hair salon, man. Listen, man. Salute to my dog, man, Melody Taylor, man. She has been looking out for us, man. She has been taking care of us. All right, so make sure that you stop by to get your hair done. You see what mine looking like? Mine looking real good. She taking care of your boy. All right, so come by. Okay, get you a wig or get you whatever you want. Whatever you got, man. Whatever you want, she got it up here. She
got it.
Come through. You know what I'm saying? Show my dog some love. All right. Now we back with my dude, man. Listen, stand up on your feet. Give this man here a round of applause. We got Mr. Gregory in the building. For coming by, man. This guy has been like my big brother, man. When I moved here to Augusta, Georgia, you know, I really didn't know nobody like that, man. I got, you know, me and this dude right here, man, we connected at the SCSU alumni.
True.
Okay? True. You know what I'm saying? Meeting, man, ever since then, man. We've been close, man. He's been like, you know, my guardian male angel. Okay, he's helped me through so much, man. I really appreciate this dude for this. But he's worthy. He is very, man, worthy. You know, to be highlighted because he's been doing so much. For starters, he has been serving our country. He has served our country.
Yeah.
Now, let's say, what capacity have you served our country?
Airborne, baby. 26 years.
Yeah,
26 years.
Okay.
Started out enlisted. Needed money for college, and needing money for college, it gave me more money than I was used to coming from the inner city, and so I decided to make a career out of it, and it was pretty fruitful in terms of, you know, how to navigate the landscapes in life, how to self-care. Taught me a lot about self-care. It just taught me a lot about taking care of others. So, and we can go on and on about what the military did for me, but I can tell you, you know, it was some trials and some errors, but you know, in the end, you know, I'm grateful to have raised my right hand and to serve the country.
Right. Yeah. So listen, man. Once again, man. Listen, man. Thank you for your services.
Airborne, baby.
We are a little jealous because my man wakes up every day and does absolutely nothing. Okay, nothing. I'm jealous when I call. He wakes up. The guy doesn't wake up, man, until about 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
About that.
I'm jealous, but he's earned it. Listen, he has earned that, man. Let's give him his flowers while he's breathing because he has served his country. He's the reason why we can sleep good at night. Okay, but don't think that just because my man wakes up, okay, late, he's not working. He's working because he has his own business. But before we get to his business, okay, let's say about we just talked about college song.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
You told me a while back, bro, that $5, man, changed your life.
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that $5.
$5. Man, you remember that? I got 5 on it. Well, and I'll tell a guidance counselor, and most people don't know, here in Augusta, I attended a school called Lucy C. Laney High School.
Ooh, man, salute.
And she was taking some students to South Carolina State just to visit the campus. And I needed $5. That's how much it cost. $5 to get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
To ride to Orangeburg.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that $5 changed my life.
Wow.
Because I took the trip as a reason just to get out of school. But unbeknownst to me, taking that trip, when I got home, my mom was like, well, what did you think? I said, I'm going to South Carolina State.
Boom.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
And so all I can say is $5, changed my life.
Oh man. Listen. And from that $5, man, my man changed Orangeburg.
Yeah.
He changed Orangeburg in a mighty different way. Like I said, well, whatever happened in Orangeburg stays in Orangeburg. But he have developed some phenomenal, man, long-lasting, relationships from our town at South Carolina State University. He's been so impactful. But since then, man, you traveled the world, you visited so many different places. And you came back to Augusta and you tried to serve, you ran for something.
Yes.
And what was that you actually ran for?
Yeah, I was a candidate, 2016 candidate for state representative for Georgia House District 124. Wasn't successful, but then again, I was successful because of the relationships that I built. And I just wanted to come in, because even though I had retired, I still wanted to serve. And I thought that, that would be a good way for me to use what I've learned in the military, my education, and being able to bring back and some ideas. But, didn't pan out for me. Future's gonna be great though.
It's still great.
Future's gonna be great.
He ain't no slow lead now. He ain't no slow lead.
But met a lot of people from that campaign that, still reach out to me today. And from that, I've been able to, I can say that I didn't win my campaign, but I know that several people who recently ran for office and who are thinking about running for office always reach out to me and ask me for my insight. And so that's been a joy, and I'm so humbled that they would even come to me and ask me my intake or insight on what it is that they're trying to do.
Well, you are, man, well respected around your community.
Oh, man.
And it showed last year when you had a fish fry.
Oh.
Let's talk about that fish fry. Which the fish was amazing. But you had a phenomenal fish fry for a very important reason. Why was that?
Yes. There was a young lady here by the name of Frankie Simon. And long story short, she invited me to come out and speak at, she does a scholarship banquet in honor and memory of her son. And so she invited me to speak, and I was just so blown away of, the time that she puts into that effort. And I said, well, what can I do? And I told her I was going to do something to support what it is that she does. And so the idea came to where I just put on a fish fry. It was a nice event. Terrance was there. The fish was great, and
Fish was
but it was a scholarship fundraiser for her to provide to students who are going off to college. We did present her with a $1,000 check.
Wow.
Yeah. So, for kids who are going off to college who participate in athletics. So, it was a worthy cause. We are going to do it again, but we're going to push it back a little bit due to COVID.
Yeah.
But be on the lookout for that. But it was the community fellowship. It's the community fellowship and fish fry, and it's for scholarship purposes. So,
man, listen, I went there. Man, I met so many people from that fish fry. Like, man, there were judges out there, man. Like, shoot, man, the doggone basketball team, man, Georgia Soul in the house. Talking about, it was so many impactful people that are doing so many impactful things within their community that came out to really, show love to my guy. And I was just, man, blown away by that, man. So please, whenever we come back, listen, whoever cooked that fish, make sure that you, my guy, come back. And stop telling me, I can't come back for seconds. All right? Yeah, I'm calling you to the carpet. You try to call me out. You say I was getting too much fish. I ain't playing with you.
Oh, you the one.
Yeah, that's me. You told me, stop coming up here getting all the fish.
The fish was on point.
Sir, the fish shouldn't be this good.
Fish shouldn't be that good.
Okay?
Yeah.
All your fault, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. But not only that, man, so, you have your own business.
Yes.
Man. That you started back in 2018. Man. What is it, man?
The name of the company is G.B.Hill Company. It's a medical supply and equipment company. So been in existence since 2018. Been a hard road, to get to where we are. But so far so good. So, but that's what it is. I sell medical supplies and equipment. People say, well, what do you sell? Basically, I sell anything that touches a patient. So it's the man upstairs blessed me. I'm in the military. I was a medical planner, and also I was a CVS or the Walgreens for the Army.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what I took that skill set, and I sat home for a couple of years. Before the business started, I was getting up.
Chilling.
Yeah, I was straight chilling. Getting up at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But then I was like, what am I gonna do?
Right.
And so I decided to put that into motion. And so it's been so far so good. Yeah.
Well, it's been very successful in my eyes, and I really appreciate you for doing that, because it serves as, let's say, a motivating factor for young men who would like to be entrepreneurs. And while we speak to that, man, you've been going to speak to so many different groups lately, man.
Oh yeah.
And you had a chance to go speak to the illustrious South Carolina State University, man, several times, man. Let's talk about that. How did it feel going back to that department, man? Letting them see you shine. Let them see you shine.
I got to tell you, first of all, to get the invite,
right?
That said to me that there was something, that I'm doing,
right,
or something that, a word that I have. That meant a lot to me. But the most important thing out of all of that is because I still have points of contact in Orangeburg. And I used to party when I was in Orangeburg.
He did. He did.
But some of the former educators and community leaders who are in Orangeburg, when I told them that I was speaking, everything stopped, and to be there to support me, and for them to stop doing what they were doing to come out and hear me speak, that was just as important as speaking to the kids because of what that meant for me.
Right.
But to be able to go back to South Carolina State and just share words of experiences that I've been through, to say, hey, no matter what you're going through, as long as you got a plan, you work your plan, you'll be okay. But that was an awesome experience to go back to Orangeburg, South Carolina, and be the keynote speaker.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That was an awesome experiance, and that was one that I don't take lightly. Yeah.
Well, it was well deserved.
Oh yeah.
And many more will be to come once this COVID thing is over, man. Because you have so much game, man, so much history, and so much knowledge. So much wisdom to give. These future Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah.
And these future Wildcats. Well,
yeah.
These Lane Wildcats that are currently in school. Here's a guy who you really need to look up because he is a phenomenal alumni who gives back to his school.
Yeah.
Every year, man, you'll see G.B.Hill out there at one of the best high school homecomings in the world, okay? Setting up, getting in, reliving his Orangeburg days when he was chasing thoughts around State University. All right? But I digress.
Don't believe that.
But now
I grew up in Orangeburg.
Yeah. Oh, we all did, man.
From Augusta, but grew up in Orangeburg.
Grew up in Orangeburg, man. Became a man in Orangeburg.
Yeah.
Well, we became men in Orangeburg.
Yeah.
So now, one thing, you've had so many titles growing up, and you had so many titles when you became a man. When you was in the military, you had titles, and when you left the military, you still had titles and stuff like that. We all have, but in my opinion, your best title that you have is being called father.
Yes.
And you have two
yes
beautiful queens.
Yes.
That get on your nerves every day.
Yes.
Take all your money.
Amen.
Your beautiful daughters.
Yes.
Man.
I want daddy. I want.
How does it feel being a proud dad?
That is something that I do not take lightly. That is to be able to wake up every morning and tell your daughters that you love them. You send them a text every morning. Daddy loves you, and daddy will always be there for you. But I got to thank the man upstairs for blessing me and with that opportunity. And I tell you, I've had some titles in the military, but nothing compared to your daughters saying dad. Nothing compares to that. And that is an awesome feeling, experience, whatever you want to call it. Dad is the best title. I'm a business owner. I'm a retired veteran, military officer, South Carolina State grad, master's degree, certification, but nothing tops dad. Nothing in the world.
Right.
Nothing tops that.
That just gave me chills.
Yeah, nothing tops that.
Hey,
nothing.
Let me hurry up and find this.
Let
me hurry up and
find
this.
Right.
So I can have that same experience.
Yeah. I tell you, I am so afraid of my daughters. So just so you know, my daughters, I am so afraid of them. If they fuss at me, I'm like, what did I do wrong?
Right.
So I love my daughters, but my oldest daughter, man, just to hear her fuss at me about something, like I'm the daddy.
Right.
You fussing at me, I'm the daddy.
Fussing at me.
I'm the daddy.
But women have that power on us. Women have that power on us. But young ladies that are your daughters, normally have you wrap around their finger.
They do. They do.
And that's a gift.
It's a gift.
And it's heartwarming to see them, thrive in life, and especially when they make those mistakes, they come to you and they say, "Dad, I made a mistake. Dad, I'm sorry. Dad, I need help." And it's nothing like seeing that father, man, step up to the challenge, and protect his daughter.
Oh yeah.
And you've done that, man, and I witnessed it. And I'm proud to, say that. You are one of the best dads that I know.
Amen.
And I appreciate what you do because we need more dads, man, really stepping up, because these young ladies are lost out here, man.
Oh, man.
And there are so many men out here that are refusing to step up to the challenge, man. Listen,
Oh, yeah.
man, you have kids out here, man, especially, man, daughters. Get in your daughters'
Get in their life.
Please. I mean,
Life.
be a
Get
huge
in there.
factor, man.
Yeah.
I mean, because listen, we need strong men raising strong queens. Okay, that's so imperative.
Yeah.
So imperative.
And I'll tell you one. My daughters and I, you know, they're getting to the point to where, you know, we have a great relationship, but they talk to the mother more about things that, you know, than they do to me.
Of course.
But one of the things, you know, I sent my daughters a note, and I say, listen, you're gonna make mistakes. Dad has made mistakes. One thing I want you all to do is always feel free to come to me. Now, y'all know Daddy might fuss about something, that's you know, but I want you always to feel good and assured about coming to me. The Daddy is gonna give you the best answer, because I made mistakes, and I don't want you all to make the same mistakes that I made. I just want your road that you have to plow a little bit easier than the road that I plowed.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So,
man. He said a mouthful.
Hey,
of that one, man.
hey.
So being that you have two beautiful daughters, man, you know, and this is a two-part question for you, brother. You know how we're going through the whole Black Lives Matter movement going on right now, which has been going on for years and years and years, man. Even when me and you were kids, man, you know, we face racism and stuff like that. But you have two beautiful daughters, man, who are, you know, black. And have you had that conversation with them about what's going on right now?
The oldest one, the oldest one, you know, she has his fist right here. So, you know, but the older one is, and we visited Charlotte about a month ago.
Oh yeah.
So they can see the Black Lives Matter mural, just to kind of intake and just grab hold of that and intake, you know, what you see. But we've had that talk, and we're gonna always continue to have that talk. And it is, you know, we talk about, don't let anyone talk to you any type of way. You know, be a young lady of character. What are your principles? What will you not tolerate? You know, so, you know, my daughters is, I try to, you know, instill in them, you know, to be the strongest you can be. You know, depend on the man upstairs. Always depend on Daddy. You know, always depend on Daddy. But you can depend on the man upstairs as well to help guide and to help, you know, cover you. So Black Lives does matter, and we've had some discussions on that. But you know, that's one thing. You know, you understand your race, know your race, and don't think that you have to fall or be second class to no one because of your skin color.
Exactly. Hey,
you're smart.
You are smart and beautiful.
My daughters are very smart. Now, Daddy doesn't help them with homework. Because, you know, the math is, you know,
it's a little different.
It's a little different.
It's a little different, man. It's
a
little different, man. Salute to all my math teachers out here,
salute.
man. You're the real MVP. I'm telling you.
But hey, you're smart. You know, if the opportunity is there and you want to do it, well, we're going to do what we need to do to make sure that you're successful in it. But if you want to do it, it's going to take hard work to do what you need to do to be successful in it.
Absolutely, man. So the second part to that particular question, man, is we have the opportunity possibly to bear witness to the first African-American vice president woman. Okay, the first woman vice president that happens to be an African-American, man. How does that make you feel knowing that you have two black daughters?
Well, it is just something for them to look up to. And I hate to use the word something, someone for them to look up to who looks like them. Who is an African American. And you know, who is, she's in a sorority, who attended an HBCU, a black college, Howard University in the house. But, you know, just so that they can understand that you can go to a historically black college and university and be successful. You can be an African American woman and be successful.
Right.
You know, but it is, you find out, one of the things we talk about, you find out, you know, don't think just because you're black that you're gonna be successful.
Right.
Don't think just because you attended an HBCU that it's gonna be, you're gonna be successful.
Right.
What is your plan?
Right.
And so that's one of the things to that. You have to, she's successful, but she worked her plan to get to where she wanted to, where she is now.
Listen, that's all true. Listen, that's why it's so important for you guys to go out and vote.
Go out and vote.
Your vote matters, man. Your vote matters. You know, I'm hearing too many people saying, well, I don't like her, and I don't like him, and I don't like, listen, do you like 45? Do you like 45?
Do your part.
Do you want the next 4 years to be ruled by 45? Okay.
Do your part.
Get out there and use your voice, meaning use your vote, man.
Do
but
your
not
part.
just on that level, on the local level as well.
Yes.
Okay. Because that right there, that directly impacts you and
yeah.
your kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people have to understand, though, is we think about who we have as president, but I tell everybody, you know, when George, if you go in the inner city, when we go all the way back to the Clinton years, when Clinton was the president, the inner city still looked the same.
Right.
When Bush was the president, the inner city still looked the same.
Right.
When Obama was the president, the inner city still looked the same. So you know, you can't think because you know you have an African American in the presidency
right.
that the inner city is going to change. All
right.
politics is local.
Right.
So you have to know who you're voting for.
Right.
What is their plan to have a positive change on the inner city? What is their plan? So don't think because we have a black president or black vice president that things are going to change. You know, as African Americans, we have to have a better plan, you know, as a group, you know, to make change.
Just like that, man. Just like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys heard it here, man. Listen, this is my guy G.B.Hill, man.
In the house.
He has, listen, man, my guy, listen, man, if you know, you live in Augusta, man, and you don't know G.B.Hill, man, there's something wrong with you. You living up under a rock, or you're probably just mad at G.B.Hill because he did not invite you to his tailgate at Lucy Lane.
Oh,
so
man.
Don't stop, get out your feelings.
Oh, man.
Get out your feelings, okay?
Hey.
Now.
Epic.
So we also know that, you know, man, how, you know, we've been going through this whole pandemic, man, and you know, you've seen so much going through this stuff, man, and you know, how has this, let's say, impacted you, man?
Oh man. For selfish reasons, the pandemic impacted me because I haven't been able to travel as much as I like to. But it is what it is. And I tell people, you know, if you have a plan, and whatever you're going through during this pandemic, if you work that plan, and you could be able to come out of this pandemic, you know, it's not going to be easy.
No.
But all you have to do is have a plan, you know, and work that plan. But, you know, business-wise, it's affected my business. But what that taught me was, it is, in the business plan, I wanted to go a certain way. But the pandemic forced me to pause and relook my business plan, my business model, my business plan taught me to relook it. And so during the relook, we looked at, once we come out of the pandemic, we're preparing for growth. Well, we're preparing for growth now, but once the pandemic is over, this is the way we want to move.
Just
so,
like that.
yeah,
Just
so,
like that.
You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But it forced me to relook the model, the operational model and how we're operating, and say, oh, it's not that it wasn't working, it's just that the pandemic said, hey, pause. All right, and so now we took another route. Yeah. And once everything resets, the supply chains come back online, we're gonna, you know, make it happen.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Well,
yeah.
listen, ladies and gentlemen, man, you have been impacted by the one and only,
Uh-huh.
the legendary, okay? He's not a myth, man. He's here. He's here in the flesh. You probably heard about him. And he has been nominated to be on a phenomenal calendar, okay? That's coming up. We won't say no. We won't say what it is just yet.
Now that's an honor.
You'll find out for yourself.
That's an honor.
Listen, man, 2021, you'll see you boy on one of your months, okay? One of your calendar months, all right? So my ladies, go grab it. Go grab it and hang it up high on your wall.
I've been working out too.
Yeah, he been working out,
Yeah.
trying to get fit for this, all right? So speaking of working out, man, you know, me and G.B.Hill like to eat.
Oh yeah.
And one of those things that we like to eat that may not be the best for us because we are trying to get in shape is those chicken wings. Now, I have to ask my dog the magic question, the most important question of the year. Everybody wants to know. You're probably sitting by your TVs, by your phones right now, by your laptops, wondering, what does G.Hill like the best? Does he like flats or drums? What is the answer to this question?
Oh man,
Mr. G.Hill?
Hey.
I've seen you eat wings now. Yeah, I've seen you eat wings, but I never paid attention to which one you favor the most.
I like it. Hey, it is what it depends on what you have.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on what you have.
Okay.
If only thing you have the flats, I'm going with the flats.
killing it.
I'm killing it.
Okay.
So if you got drums,
okay,
it's drums.
So you ain't biased.
I'm not biased.
Okay, we can live with that.
Yeah. Whichever one can get down in that sauce.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with.
We can live with that. Listen, man, Drum Nation, man, stand up. You know what I mean? I'm all about my Drum Nation. You know what I'm saying? You flat lovers, you weirdos. There's something wrong with y'all. We're gonna have y'all drug tested.
Country boy, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We throw whatever back. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you got.
But I prefer the drums because you can dip better with the drums, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fight for my meat. You know, I don't want to be tearing nothing apart. I kind of
you gotta know how to eat.
Just go down and you know what I'm saying?
You gotta know how to eat them.
You gotta know how. Well, yeah, you know, there is a certain skill.
Yeah.
To eating flat.
Yeah.
Man, I get it. But hey, listen, man, Drum Nation, stand up. Hey, we want to thank y'all, man, for tuning in to another impactful episode of the Community Vibes, man.
Yes.
You have just been impacted by no one other than Mr. Greg Hill, man.
Appreciate you.
Make sure that you know what I'm saying, get in contact with him now. If you don't know how to get in contact with him, how can they get in contact with you, man? What are your social media handles?
Oh man, on Instagram is G.B.Hill70, and that's my nickname growing up was Big Hill.
Big Hill.
So IG is G.B.Hill70. On Facebook it's Gregory B. Hill, and LinkedIn it's Gregory B. Hill or Greg Hill. So, but IG G.B.Hill70. Hit me up.
Hit him up, man. Hit him up. Make sure you follow him. All right. More to come with him, man. This will not be his last time on the show. We might go sit up at his house one day and just have a whole bunch of wings
house
and
party.
A good time. Hey. We just gonna have people sitting down talking about what's going on, cause my guy throws the best house gatherings in the world. And those who have been to his house understand what I'm talking about. All right. Representing South Carolina State University, man. My guy G.Hill, man. Listen, y'all. Salute. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. All right. And remember to put God first. All right. Because you will never come in last. All right. Salute.
Yo, Kingdom Community vibes, community ties. Terrance Tucker is the brother who's connecting the tribe. You say you want shine, come get your shine on. You say you want vibes, come get your vibe on. Community vibes, community ties. Terrance Tucker is the brother who's connecting the tribe. Hey, you say you want shine, we'll get your shine on. You say you want vibes, we'll get your vibe on.